Today we're playing MyRISE on WWE 2K23. Not the lot, the legacy.
Of course, that match was an instant classic.
But Justine, which match of yours wasn't a classic?
Oh, you're way too kind, Robin. To point out that very real truth.
This is back in the day.
Were you nervous at all?
Triple H
Me?
has her.
Nervous? Of course not. I had that match on lock.
Prototype? No, that's not
In
prototype.
fact, I was always
John
calm, cool, and collected from my first day in the ring to my 6th championship victory.
So I'm guessing that's our auntie, and she's telling a story. I like this already. We're playing as our auntie, Justine. They even give you no pyro. Use our opponent, Molly Holly. I think she was in the first ever SmackDown vs. Raw. That's the only reason why her name is familiar to me. We're gonna find out if the sliders apply to MyRISE. So this is for the Women's Championship. Raise it to run 2002. You guys gotta bear with me because I've been playing AEW as well. Start building Justine's momentum with a light combo. Where's the announcer table? We gotta do some looking. No announcement table. Now this is a light combo. Let's go. Molly can't catch you. Dodge Molly's attack. Well, she's stunned right now, so let's see what our signature's looking like. She reversed it again. Dodge that. Yeah. Light work, Molly. Hit Molly with a Justine jammer finisher. Well, I might as well. Take that title, defeat Molly Holly, and win the WWE Women's Championship. And she kicks out too, of course. Oh, that clothesline would have been nasty. She trying to copy me. She tried to steal my finisher. Oh. No. We're not allowing you to do it twice. Now we can do it. That's game. 1, 2, 3. Now our auntie is the WWE Women's Champion. Yeah. And that's our first match with the MyRISE. TV.
Watching my first title win again?
Yeah.
After you talked it up so much on your podcast this week, how can I not?
Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic match. I just figured you had it memorized by now.
Aged well,
sure, but it's a tradition at this point. Visit my favorite aunt.
Only aunt.
Watch her most epic victories.
Score a trophy over there.
And now also stress about what I have to live up to in my debut at Survivor Series tomorrow night. Why are you laughing?
We're at Survivor Series tomorrow.
Just that if I didn't know better, I'd say you were nervous, which is super hilarious, because I know that I didn't teach my favorite niece.
Only niece.
To be nervous about getting in the ring and doing what she does best.
Yeah.
Especially not when she's been trained by one of the
She
biggest
low-key sounds like the 2K22.
If I'm being honest, there's really no comparison.
You really do manage to turn everything into a compliment about yourself, don't you?
Of course I do. I'm a 6-time women's champion.
We don't care.
Would have been 10 if my career hadn't been cut short by injury.
I get it.
A main eventer and Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Who had the top merch sales in the 2003 fiscal year.
Okay, you made your point. I should get ready for tomorrow.
That's my girl.
As the mystery SmackDown competitor, shouldn't I have been shuttled in secretly or something? The whole golf cart with the black sheets get up?
Don't worry about it. No one knows who you are. Yet. No one knows who you are yet. Tom.
Justine. And LJ too? Wait, do you even still go by LJ? It was always a hoot and a half having you backstage when you were a kid, dressing up in Justine's gear, being her shadow, her little Justine.
I am trying to get known on my own here.
I've heard.
But
good thing you're debuting tonight. The secret's pretty much out backstage. A few more hours and it'd be out to the entire WWE universe. You doing something here tonight too, Justine?
Nope, just here to support my niece's big moment.
Who is she?
Come on. Surely you'll find some way to steal the spotlight.
Who's that?
Molly.
Justine.
Oh my.
Wow, I've got a... I better go check on the,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got no good reason, but I'm gonna leave now.
I heard you were working backstage these days.
Beats sitting at home, talking to the internet.
It's called a podcast, and it's very popular.
But I'm not here to resurrect old rivalries.
She's mad about that loss 60 years
Would you
later.
really call it a rivalry if there's a clear conclusion and undisputed winner?
I was actually here to greet our newest WWE superstar. Wish her luck.
She doesn't need luck.
And let her know that I'll be working with her to get her ready for her Survivor Series debut this evening.
Appreciate it.
Is that all right?
No. That's great. I'm so excited to be here representing Team
switching
SmackDown.
up on her. Oh,
Great.
damn.
Get settled and then let's talk.
Nah, you can't
Justine.
have our auntie block us from our opportunities, man. Come on.
Please don't make things more difficult for me on my first day.
Exactly.
Besides, you two were friends once.
Thinking about rivalries 20
you're
years
right.
ago.
It's just, well, you know what she did. It might be ancient history, and there's no reason for
What'd
her to
she do?
mess with you, but be careful with Molly, okay? I'm gonna go say hello to people.
We don't know what
You
she's
all right?
done.
I'm all right. I'm ready.
Yeah, you
She's
are.
just staring at us out there.
I
She's
love
about
you,
to
kid.
do something.
You'll do great.
Let's go, man. Let's go. And we don't want to talk about that girl just bugging us out the whole time. Who's winning the women's SS match? Would it be Team Raw with Miss Charlotte, Rhea Ripley, and Bayley? Or will Team SmackDown have the upper hand with Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, and their mystery competitor? I don't care what idiot SmackDown is bringing. Gonna wipe the floor with them regardless. Hashtag Team Raw. Liv Morgan said, whatever.
I hope you don't think we're going to be friends. I certainly won't be taking it easy on you tonight.
What do you mean by that?
Excuse me?
Hello to you too. Figured we'd go hard in the ring since you're Team Raw and I'm Team SmackDown, but, excuse me?
Just because we both come from famous wrestling lineage doesn't mean we have anything in common.
I'm better.
You're right. I'm better than you, both in the ring and out.
Indeed.
Ugh, I have a lot of respect for your aunt. You, not so much. You're only here because you're cashing in on her legacy. But do your best not to make all of us second-generation superstars look bad, okay? Though it's gonna be
Goodness
hard
me.
tonight when you're competing against me and the rest of Team Raw.
EST.
Hey, nice to finally meet the EST of WWE.
What? Isn't that you?
As in new S superstar in WWE. Ready to show Team Raw what's up tonight?
I'm a little nervous.
I think so. I hope so, but I'm a little
We're
nervous.
human. I'm already human.
I had nerves before my first match too. But then I took a deep breath and reminded myself that I deserve to be there, and Team
Dude.
SmackDown has your back. Although, ideally, we would have at least met each other to get on the same page before today.
Yeah, they said they were really trying to keep my debut a secret.
Yeah, what's going on?
I get it. I mean, the WWE Universe is going to lose their minds when they realize you're related to Justine. And don't think I'm not going to fangirl out and grill you after we win. You gotta tell me exactly what she's like.
Listen, I love my aunt, but it's important for me to make my own mark in WWE.
Dude.
Hopefully I can do that tonight.
Tell them.
You know the EST is all about standing out, so I understand completely. See you out there tonight. We got this.
Hi, I'm...
LJ, little Justine. Yeah, I overheard. Oh,
Little.
precious.
Oh no.
Yeah. I was
You go.
actually going to say I recognize you from NXT 2.0. Ava Moreno, right? You had some great matches with Cora Jade. I didn't realize you had gotten drafted to SmackDown.
Guess your famous WWE legend aunt hasn't been able to
I
get
don't
you up to
actually
speed
know
on
her.
everything.
Honestly, we've been pretty busy
Calm
prepping for
down.
my debut. I'm a little out of the loop on everything else. Who's your match with tonight?
I don't have a match on the show tonight. Not all
Yeah,
of us
you're
are
not on the
able to
pay-per-view.
skip the
That's tough.
line, LJ.
What's with the attitude though?
Did I do something wrong? What's with the attitude?
Let me lay it out for you. A girl named Ava works her whole life to be the
I don't
best
wanna
athlete
waste my
she
time
can
with
be.
this one.
Excels at some things naturally, puts in the time to get better at the rest. Gets signed to WWE, continues to grind at the Performance Center doing everything the WWE way, makes a mark on NXT 2.0, wins her matches, and gets signed to SmackDown. Sounds pretty
Okay.
great, right?
That's good. Sounds like it. Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Some of us work hard. Some of us work harder. And some of us, LJ, get to waltz into Survivor Series and get put into a
What you-
match that the
what you doing
rest
that
of
for?
us, those
What
of
you
us
doing
who
that
have
for?
done everything by the book, would kill for.
I'm not a nepotism hire. I don't know what that word means, but we're gonna click that.
My aunt is a legend, but I'm good at this. I got here on my own. I'm not just some nepotism signing.
Got here on your own? We'll see what happens tonight. Maybe you are good, and you'll prove that.
You're not even on the card.
Regardless, I haven't been given the same
Sit back and
opportunity
watch.
on this brand to prove how good I am. So excuse me if I don't play nice with little Justine, the legacy hire.
Her mouth is not going with what she's saying, but
Sorry I wasn't able to check in with you sooner. It's always nuts backstage before a major show. And I lost a full 20 minutes to Happy Corbin, who wanted to practice a stand-up routine on me. Luckily, Xia Li overheard and protected me from his bad jokes. How are you doing? Feeling good about tonight?
I'm a little nervous.
Is it weird that I'm a little nervous? I've trained my whole life for this, but to actually be here, debuting in WWE, it's a lot.
Honestly, I'd be concerned if you weren't a little nervous. Means you're taking this seriously. And my job is to help you succeed. Despite my history with your aunt, that's really my goal here.
You guys have some history, huh?
That's a conversation for another day. Stick around here long enough and you'll have history with everyone.
Nothing to
Alliances, rivalries, heck, we even have our fair share of weddings, although those rarely seem to work out. But let's talk about your debut.
Edge and Vicky.
I've got your custom gear ready.
Custom gear? What do you mean?
Honestly, I get it. I wouldn't want to debut in it either.
What?
No, I mean, I have no idea what you're talking
it's just
about.
like the look.
Huh.
We ain't going
Not sure how this didn't get to you, but WWE management asked that you debut in a look that honors Justine's legacy. So they've made gear inspired by what your aunt wore when she won her first championship. Not that that specific match would be the moment I'd choose to commemorate. Justine got lucky.
But I brought my own gear. I designed it myself. Besides, I'm not sure if I want to use my aunt's image to establish my own. I want to make my own mark.
Exactly.
Listen, despite my personal feelings, it never hurts to get a rub from a WWE legend. It's also probably not wise to go against management on day one. But I know it's important to stand on your own 2 feet around here.
It's okay to have your own opinion.
Ultimately, the decision is yours. What do you want to do?
I get to pick, but I'm making my own mark.
I love my aunt and she taught me a lot, but if I'm going to make it here, I need to make my own mark. I'm going to wear the gear I designed.
I'm wearing,
All right. We'll see how management reacts. Standing your ground can really go either way around here, but if you're determined to make your own mark, you better have the performance out there to back it up.
Of
Go
course.
get changed. It's go time.
Dark Strong inflicts some big damage on Rio. These are all new moves that I don't remember having. Off the rope, beautiful, to a standing strike. Oh, cutscene. What are you doing? Top rope. She getting. Oh, Charlotte, really? She got her feet like that. Oh my days, we're about to get violated. We're about to get violated in our debut. No. Oh my goodness. That is not a good start. Like that. Nah, Charlotte. Charlotte's a... Where? Charlotte ain't even there no more. Where's she going? Damn, we're eliminated like that. Nah, she's violated. She's violated. Oh, we got Aunt coming down to the rescue. She got violated. Like that. Nah, I wouldn't take that, LJ. We didn't even get no help. No referee doing the X sign or nothing like. Who would have helped me if Aunt didn't come out? That is embarrassing. Hey, she trying to get cocky. She went on the top rope. The Team Raw women showed that they have both persistence and fortitude by beating Team SmackDown in the Survivor Series match. Didn't hurt that Blue Brazy made it easy for us. Thanks, newbie.
I can't say that was the debut we were hoping for.
I don't know what happened out there. I wanted to make a name for myself based on my own talent.
She tried to go on the top rope.
And you decided to do something showy, took your eyes off of what was happening, and let Charlotte blindside you.
I'm sorry. I won't let it happen again. I got carried away.
You did. Remember, you're here because you're good, and you could be great. I wouldn't have any patience for Justine's brat, no-talent niece. But don't expect everything to come all at once. You could have gone out there and had a solid match, and that would have been enough, win or lose.
Nice.
But you bit off more than you could chew.
I get it.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm a WWE legend.
So?
I'll do my best at damage control. You're already off to a rough start with management. They weren't thrilled that you decided against wearing the tribute gear. Although maybe I can spin that, since it wasn't exactly the performance they would have wanted to be associated with Justine's legacy. Actually worked out for the best.
Don't do that, Molly.
Nope. They'll just associate it with little old me. Already seen the chatter on social media.
Great. You're worried about social media at a time like this? Get your head in the game. I'll see you at SmackDown, and we'll take it from there.
She out here talking about social media. Oh, no.
Did you hear that pop?
What? The sound of my ankle popping or my career imploding?
Oh, how is that ankle? Or more importantly, how's that ego?
Ankle's okay.
Oh.
Ego? That's another story.
You really went for it out there, huh? Didn't hold back?
I got too carried away.
The WWE Universe knows I'm related to a legend, and I wanted to make my own mark, but I got carried away. Shouldn't have done that.
I've had enough coulda, woulda, shouldas to last me multiple lifetimes. It's not worth your time to live in the past. I wish I was medically cleared to fight. I would have decked Charlotte Flair for you.
What was that you just finished saying about the coulda, woulda, shouldas?
Oh, shush. One of the few perks of having a career-ending injury is getting to ask my niece to do as I say, not as I do. Since I, can't.
Right.
Listen, I don't want to leave if you need to talk, but I got word that WWE management wants to chat before we head out. Something about the buzz online, whatever that means. You okay?
I'm pretty sure 2K19 character was Buzz. I will be.
I'm not, but I will be. No one ever said this would be easy. Just gotta work out the kinks.
That's my girl. I'll find you in a bit.
What was that about? I like to show off as much as the next person, but that was embarrassing.
Don't
talk to me like that. You certainly don't always have a perfect night.
I'll talk to you how I want right now. You just spoiled the match for all of us. Don't expect this to blow over with the SmackDown women's locker room. The Raw women are gonna rub this loss in our faces for a long time.
Okay, did she eliminate at least one person? I need to know.
Hey, welcome to SmackDown.
Thanks. After what Liv said at Survivor Series, I wasn't sure if I'd be getting the warmest welcome today.
Oh, you won't
Get
be.
Liv.
But I have a different perspective than the rest of the girls. In fact, I'm actually usually pretty rude to the newbies because, well, I don't want them coming for my SmackDown Women's Championship, but I don't have to worry about you at all.
I won that
But I
championship.
plan on coming for that championship.
Oh my goodness, you're hilarious! After your huge mistake in the Survivor Series match, I know that must have been a joke. I don't have to be rude to you at all. We can be friends.
Talking shit.
I think we're done here.
Get out of here.
So, I know I didn't exactly get the best start, but I've got my head on straight now and I'm ready to go.
That's great to hear.
What do you have for me tonight?
Now, here's something that's less
Nothing.
great to hear. WWE management thinks that after everything that's happened, we should take a beat before we put the spotlight back on you.
No, I need
Don't
to
worry,
redeem myself.
I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. But I need to redeem myself and show the WWE Universe what I can really do. I need at least a little spotlight.
I think you might have to settle for no spotlight. Backstage sentiment on you is not good right now. You may be a SmackDown superstar, but you've got an uphill battle if you actually want to be on the show.
So my match tonight is...
She don't have a match.
Non-existent.
That is painful. I know she might have something against me since I'm related to Justine.
What can I do? I don't want to just sit in catering.
No one does, but this will all blow over. My advice until then, find some way to make an impact. Be so good in the ring that they can't deny you.
How about a whoop a legend?
How am I supposed to do that if I can't get a match?
I said I couldn't get you a match on SmackDown. There are other opportunities to wrestle.
NXT.
Actually, I can pull some strings and get you on main event. You'll
Main
need to find an
event?
opponent, though. Most of the roster is pretty busy with commitments on SmackDown, and I don't
Isn't
have
that
time to
equivalent
play
to
matchmaker.
superstars?
Pretty busy or pretty mad at me, from the sound of it.
Yeah, I may have heard those rumblings. Although, have you met Ava Moreno yet? She's
No,
pretty new to
yes.
SmackDown too, and also would have something to gain with a good showing on main event.
I'll whoop her ass at main event. I don't think she wants to work with me.
We've met. I'm not sure she wants to work with me.
Neither of you have to work with anyone. You just have to show up and fight each other. Get her to agree to that, and I'll set up the match. If there's some sort of beef between you two, lean into it. No one said the match had to be friendly.
Right, Molly.
Well, if it isn't little Justine. I would say I'm sorry how your big debut turned out, but I don't like to lie. What do you want?
I'm gonna cut to the chase.
Let's cut to the chase. I want a match on main event.
Molly said she can get me one if I find an opponent.
It sounds like getting that exposure could help both of us. Are you interested?
Sure.
Great. That was actually easier than I thought.
Oh, but let me be clear. I want a match on main event, but not one against you. I want to make an impact here in WWE and make my matches count.
Bruh.
It doesn't help me at all to defeat some jobber.
You gonna lose anyway.
What did you just call me?
If I wasn't perfectly clear at Survivor Series, I like people who've come up the right way and paid their dues. Not nieces who get handed special treatment because of what family they're a part of.
You're a
And
rookie.
if that wasn't enough, I certainly don't like you after you proved me right and made a mess of things.
Regardless of what you think of me, I don't see how just sitting around and complaining is going to change anything.
I know as well as you do that no one else in the locker room is gonna help you. You want a match with me? Prove that you have what it takes when you have to work for an opportunity. Pay some dues and stop waltzing around expecting special treatment.
I don't waltz.
We can agree to disagree, LJ.
I know my name. There's no need for that. So we just came here for no reason. We go over and get a match tonight. I'll be watching SmackDown tonight. Break all the legs about that. They're not booking me on the show. I think management has it out for me. Didn't you tell me to be careful around Molly? I did, and I stand by that. But are you sure it doesn't have more to do with Survivor Series? Even I've had to work myself out of the doghouse more than one time before. Maybe just worry about getting back in their good graces. You've never been one to back down from a challenge. So what's the plan? Guess I'm gonna try to get a match on main event. Beth Phoenix says, got an interesting opportunity for you. 2K needs help recording moves for next year's version of WWE 2K, and I'm coordinating talent to help. Interested? And I get to be in the game? Absolutely. Sounds good and super easy.
Are you flying out for some exciting mocap action too?
I am.
Yes.
This is going to be awesome! Do you think they'll let us keep the funny suits? I hope so. Man, I am such a big fan of your aunt. I always dreamed of getting in the ring with her.
Alright.
Sorry you have to settle for getting into the ring with me, I guess.
Sure, but you'll be doing all her moves, so it'll be pretty close.
Why would I be doing all her moves?
Oh my days.
Because you're doubling for her? Did nobody
they're
tell you?
valid.
Awkward. Yeah,
They are
they want us to
valid.
give them some new combinations of moves for classic superstars. Fans love playing as WWE legends. Don't worry, you're gonna make a great Justine.
This is rude.
I don't want to make a great Justine. I want to make a great me. I'm trying to establish myself as my own person, not just a copy of her.
Dude.
I hear you. I guess they just think there's no one in the world who's watched more Justine matches than you, so no one could do her moves as well. That's why they asked me to double my close personal friend Trish Stratus.
Cap. Man, get out of here. I'm gonna cancel my flight.
I'm not into it. I'm going to try to cancel my flight.
I wouldn't do that. The session has been booked, the crew has been hired. Do you really want them to tell the higher-ups, and the even higher higher-ups, that the whole day's budget is lost because of you?
Yes.
I guess not.
Let's capture a grab attack. This is what you get. Bro cap a top row move. Oh no. That did not go well last time. Alright, let's take it down. Toro. Why is she so slow? Bro cap a heavy combo. Not Millie picking up a weapon. Man, get that shit out of here, man. Turn around. Gang. I know you remember that. Why is she getting a table? Ref, you told her to get a table. Bitch, turn around. German suplex. Thank you. That's a dub. 1, 2. Yeah, pick up the chair. Cave. 3. I don't know why I did that.
What do you want? I told you my terms. Doesn't seem like you've paid any dues at all.
You right? Oh.